baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Charlotte Knights. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joel Zamora, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year.
Into the box, Eddie James, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Come on, find it, find it, find it.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
So now here is Isan Diaz looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Runner back safely. Low on second. James at first, one gone. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Come on, fly, get
Second
out.
for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Next will be the designated hitter, Eddie James, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Come on, right here, one time, one time.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Hey! So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but now into the box, Eddie James. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wade comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So stepping in is Eddie James. He flew out in his last AB. First offering. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in will be Eddie James. Flew out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-2.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score.
3 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Iowa Cubs and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Woodford, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Come on, guys.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jim Dale is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the
The left
first.
fielder.
Lamont Wade is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball.
Looked to be a
2
pitch that
strikes.
caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. To plate now, Brandon
The
Wagner.
first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 19 driven in. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Andres Abreu. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Sitting in a good
2
spot
ball,
right
1
here.
strike.
2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Danny Mendick will be next.
3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He froze him on the fastball there. Andres Abreu becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And now here is Danny Mendick. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on.
1 out.
Fouled away.
That's a
That
ball.
misses, 1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jorge Ona. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's a
And
ball.
he misses with it, 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence
count
out on
is
the
1
mound.
and 2.
He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we got no one here.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Taekwon Forbes.
The third baseman.
In there, no balls and a strike.
4.
Hey, push it 1 now. That ball foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Mike Tauchman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
No, that's low.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And we got two down.
1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike
1 ball,
2.
2 strikes to count.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Irvin finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jim Dale. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2.
I got the count.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you can still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The I-Cubs are out in front. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Andres Abreu. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-2, here it comes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Danny Mendick comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Pitch is popped up. Diaz is there for it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Richie Miranda. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Irvin gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Iowa leads it 1-0. And now Jorge Ona comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tyquan Forbes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Irvin is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate now is Mike Tauchman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
There we go, guys.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hey, now we've got
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count still.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked.
A swing and a high drive to right center field.
Heads up.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So 6 perfect innings. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jim Dale to try and get something started in the whole half of the 7th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Stewart comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in next, Brandon Wagner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Dale, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Andres Abreu, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out.
Nope,
He
that's the ball.
obviously does not want to come see you
I
with a
got 2 on the
fastball.
count.
He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
I got the count.
And
2
it's
and
2
2.
balls and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The I-Cubs are out in front, 3-0. Hideki Asuncion is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-0 the score tonight. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eddie James earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Trey Shupak starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right now.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Eddie James, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Cole, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Eddie James. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Eddie James.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Line, but speared on a hop.
Find the ball. Round
And
it.
the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up is Eddie James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Isan Diaz. Flew out last time up. First, and he'll dive back in.
Drive that pitch, huh?
He's going.
And there he goes toward second. Hit toward the right side.
You're up.
In there, a base hit.
Turn. Find the ball.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You've got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
The first baseman.
Next up is Gavin Sheets. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tuchman is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay to the plate. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Next to dig in, Eddie James. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Get your pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Isan Diaz, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his
Come on,
arm.
dig, you're
I
scoring.
wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. The tight run, 7-6, the final score tonight. Charlotte crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Ricky Garvin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 18 runners.